I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. Listen. We
It's time
talking.
to
I'm a
run.
virgin.
This is not a drill.
I'm a
Get
virgin.
to the salt circle, bro.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Please, bro.
And
And
as
so,
I full sprint to said salt circle, this guy is going to be elevated like he is the Jesus of Christ, and he is being sacrificed to the Lamb of the God. And I hear bones cracking, I hear things popping, and when I tell you, when I saw blood all over the place that I didn't expect
What
to
the
see,
heck?
I got killed.
Hey, he got hunted. He got killed. And then I look at him and I stand in the salt circle and I tell him I left the game. I'm gone.
No.
Speaking of redo setup, welcome to the Outplayed podcast.
Y'all look different. Paragon Remix will do that to you.
We talk about everything looking different, and Paragon The Overprime as well as Day to Day. I'm one of your co-hosts, the Furry, and Ego and Cordy. Today, where we talk about my self-esteem issues and Paragon, state of the Paragon Overprime. I lost my PC for a week, bro.
You did?
I have a question.
Did.
I have a question
You
for you
lost
guys.
it or it broke?
Yeah, like
Alright,
what
listen.
happened?
All right, I'm not that negligent, but
How do you lose a PC?
I don't know. I've seen you get outsmited. It's pretty nuts.
Be very careful. My self-esteem is dwindling. My question: I have had PC issues, so here's my question to you guys. You guys are the streamers and other content creators. Do you guys get 6 to 7 DMs on days you're supposed to stream about the fact that you are not streaming and you are failing as a community I don't know, inspiration or leader or whatever it is? Do you guys get that?
No. Do you post an announcement?
Not even slightly.
Bro, I like I said in the podcast, I streamed. No, I didn't. I literally made it known. Hey, I'm not going to stream for a week on the like my 10-hour stream. I was like, hey, 10 hours, my whole title. I'm not streaming. My PC shit in the bed. I have to take it to the shop. And then 2 days later, I get 5 messages. Where are you? What's happening? Are you in jail?
Wolfie,
Are you in jail?
I'm just like, guys, I already told you.
You gotta
My
remind them,
PC's
man.
in the shop.
You gotta remind them, man.
Dude,
I'm like, my PC's in the shop, dude. So we could cue in a audio cue for the tech savvy, all of you nerds out there. My PC was not cooling, and because it wasn't cooling, there wasn't enough fluid go. My fluid would go to the GPU, but it wouldn't make it to the CPU. And because it wouldn't make it to the CPU, my CPU would overheat, and it would throttle the potential it could put out, and make me have 70 frames on Overprime to 40. It was back and forth between 70 and 40, so it was rough. I sent my PC to the shop. He gave me a coolant pump. It didn't work, so now my GPU is liquid cooled and my CPU is air cooled. We're fixed. I was at 330 frames today.
Oh baby, he's living.
Oh, when I tell you that my ability went off and I watched the whole animation without it fluttering at all, it was fantastic. I enjoyed myself.
So these tech issues you were talking about are literally you just diffing, like yourself.
It's like money though, like my PCs. There's a lot of money in there.
How much did you put into your PC? Because I've been thinking about getting a new PC as well, like down the road.
Okay, so I have a pre-built. Okay, so you have to factor in shipment, brand. You're buying with the brand. You're not buying the equipment. Okay, my PC was about 10 grand.
Oh.
The reason now, if you do this, when I bought it at 10 grand, if you look at the specs and everything,
I'm pretty sure it's double both of mine and Ego's PC.
Okay.
When you, hold on. When you look at the specs, it was about 4 grand. Okay. But
you paid
so
$6 grand to have somebody deliver your shit?
Yes, because I am computer illiterate. It's okay. Second off, I don't trust myself to fix it when it breaks. So with this whole CPU overheating issue, what I decided to do was to send it to an outside source. This did not go to the original company because if I did, I wouldn't be here for another 2 months. I sent it to a private shop. He fixed it in a week. So that's why I haven't been gone for a week.
There ain't no fucking way you spent 10K.
You
I
said
spent 10K. All right, listen. If a family relative passed, I got insurance claim. Insurance paid for my PC and my car. Everything else,
You could have sponsored all of season 2 with the money
I
you saved if you messaged me.
I could have, but I didn't know you, so fuck you.
That's insane.
So,
damn.
yes, my PC's around 10 grand. What about you guys?
This is probably 1.5.
That's insulting. Ego, don't lie.
I got mine when pieces were a little more expensive because of the shortage. So like I got like a 3090 in here and like a bunch of like new specs. So it's like
5?
No, it's like 2.3, dog. Like what dick are you smoking? Like that's insane.
You think
No
you
offense.
tripled ours combined?
That's insane. Like I can run Paragon with like a stream while
Very
also
careful.
watching a YouTube video on 3 monitors connected to a Yeti mic and a Bluetooth like lighting system around me.
When I tell you I was playing Overprime,
And your shit is cooked.
I was playing Overprime at 40 fucking frames. When I tell you I was on
That's rough, dude.
GameCube days, when the second that random ass one brain cell chimera came out of the bush, I would go from 70 frames to 20. It's not my fault. Okay, I am negligent or inexperienced or whatever insert term here. It could be a slur if you want about how I am not advanced on like the pricing points or like technology advance, like whatever it is, right? I'm fucking up. It's my fault. It's my mistake.
I think what's insane is that like you spent 10K and then had PC issues. Like that's insane.
Yeah, I did. So if I had to put this in perspective, I would name drop the company if it would give me free PCs for the next 20 years, but it won't. This company, I've had this PC for 2 years. I've sent it to them 3 times. I didn't send it this past time with the cooling issue and the heating issue. I didn't send it to them. That would have been the 4th time.
And this
I've
is
had
all
the
free
PC
though,
for
right?
about
This is like warranty, a lifetime warranty.
Yes, I have a warranty of 3 years,
3
so
years
they can
only.
do whatever. They can do they can do whatever they want for 3 years. I did not send it to them this time because last time I sent it to them and the time before that, I lost my PC for 7 to 12 months.
Oh my god.
Gone. So I decided let's go outside the company, and the guy said, "I'll tell you what, I will give you the parts back." And I will give you their part. So he bought a better water cooling pump from them and put it in. He gave me the old pump back. So if I have to send it back to them for the next year and a half, I could just put that in and be like, hey, it's warranty. It's shit's garbage. And they can fix it for free. But yeah, I've been having some PC issues, man. It's been rough.
It does suck, dude.
That's the most insane shit I've heard in my life. Like you know the things I would do to you for $6,000, the money you would have saved, dog. You wouldn't have your girlfriend right now.
Would you fix my childhood trauma?
I would, bro. I would.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's nuts, bro. I'd be doing things I didn't know I could do, bro. You know, you see how fast this mouth moves during a cast, dog. You would be crying.
Jesus.
I know.
It's insane. Like it's
Hold on.
nuts.
So it's been rough for me as far as that's why I haven't been streaming or MIA. It's not because I want to be. But I will tell you this much. I have a question for you guys as well. Second question. If you guys are expected to stream and you don't stream, do you guys feel kind of sad or upset about it?
Yeah, I do.
When you're supposed to stream and you don't stream?
Like it's not that you're supposed to, like you announce it. It's more so you're expected to.
Cordy, you go first.
Yeah, I do. And it feels worse too when like as soon as you go live and there's people that's like, yo, what's up, dude? I'm like, fuck, man. Like I'm letting these guys down by not streaming.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, man, when I don't go on my personal stream, you know how it is, you know, big streamer over here, dude. Just I feel like I'm like, damn, bro, I'm letting all of these 4 followers down. That's insane. But like whenever like OPL stuff gets canceled because of me, like I had like COVID, right? I had COVID, so I had to cancel last week's games. And I was like destroyed, bro. Not only because like I was sick, you know, I was sick and shit, but like because I really love casting, like I really do. Like when the light comes on and like the numbers on the stream start going up, like something in my brain just goes crazy, bro. Like, it goes crazy. So like, I feel like I miss out on that, and I just generally enjoy it. I will say, I am very close. I'm very close to like coming full circle and be like, man, I love casting. I fucking hate being an organizer, dude. Like, oh my god, bro. It's like,
we'll boost you up, and you'll be the talent instead of the organizer.
oh, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, that's true.
dude,
Why not hand the reins over to somebody else? I feel like
dude,
Wushu or Wu would be really good.
nobody wants to do it.
No?
Wushu
like Wu would be really good
trained
job.
into. Wu would do a really good job, but he's having real life stuff, so he can't.
For sure.
I was training Wu to like handle like a lot of that stuff. And I wish, the thing is, like, I also have trust issues, right? I've been cheated on twice. I need time to come to trust you. And Wu just happened to have enough of that Bob Marley energy, Bob Ross energy, to like really to like get past those walls. But ultimately, like a large part of it is like, it's not that I distrust people because I'm like, you won't do as good as your job. I'm like, if you fuck this, you're not fucking it for me. You're like fucking it for like players and shit, which I take more seriously. But like, also, nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to. So I'm not gonna name drop them. Okay, I'm not gonna name drop anybody.
It's the pressure. They don't want to let everybody else down.
Yeah, oh wait, Amber Alert. Somebody's kid got stolen. I'm sorry, I'm back.
Black Escalade with spinny chrome rims. Get him.
That's my car. Wait.
Guys, I gotta go.
Okay. You just see like lights start flashing in the background. So I'm not gonna name drop them, but there's an EU player. There's an EU player, right? Who other players in the league send me screenshots of this, and they're in somebody's chat. Once again, I'm gonna name drop, and they're like, nobody should play for Ego. He's a little piece of shit, little motherfucker, little sounds like a vampire probably. He's a piece of. He said he was going to put on an EU tournament, and he did not put on an EU tournament.
Sound like
that
gangster
lying son of a
vampire.
bitch. yes, Ego, you little fuck. And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. Like. Let's review the Carfax screenshot. I did have the tournament day locked in, but it overlapped with the Nicolard Invitational, Cordy. And so they were like,
I mean, it was technically an EU tournament, though.
Exactly. And the Nicolard thing basically was an EU tournament.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Agree with that. Yeah. And so like after that happens, they're like, yeah, Eagle, when are you going to put on the Nicola, the Overprime EU? And I'm like, well, we're not now, because that was basically an EU tournament. Yeah. Also, my cousin's dead, so like I need time to like pay for that funeral expense and also like get ready for the next tournament. And you guys basically just had an EU tournament. And so this dude is like talking about like in like people's chats on streams and like, yes, Eagle, he's a piece of shit. He didn't even do stat tracking for every single game. How am I supposed to know what my KDA is? Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you're such a, like, you watched your wife get taken by someone who hurt you deeply. Like, it's such cuck energy. It's insane. And that's what it dawned on me, Cordy. I'm like, this is why nobody wants to be an organizer. Like this is why nobody wants to be an organizer, because like it is straight AIDS. Like you have like, dude, Cordy, I be in Rangers DMs like, hey, please fix this or everyone's gonna quit my league. Please. I need move Vitality Surge out of the game. It's insane, dude.
I really wish we were in a Discord with those guys. Like all the top content creators.
I really wish. It would be nice to have that kind of exclusivity, right?
I can tell you, as someone who is, it doesn't mean shit. Like,
well, that too. Like the partner chat doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, the partner chat doesn't mean anything, but also as someone who's a part of a separate one, it means nothing. It like not zero, but like next to zero. Like
I'm the same thing. I had a friend of mine get banned yesterday because they went like 33-2. And they were doing the Necron build, the forbidden Necron, and they were doing really well, and they got banned. And this isn't
the Necron.
This isn't the first time. Like they got banned on their main account, so they made a second account, and they got banned on both. And in reality, it was just because they were landing the Necrons, and it's just like, And I reached out. I was like, hey, we're good friends. I've played with you. I know that you're not cheating, and I've watched your streams because, you know, they stream in Discord or maybe they stream on Twitch. Like, I watch it. They're clearly not cheating. I'll talk to the devs. This is where I bring out my big gorilla ape chest, and I'm just like, I'm partner. Don't you worry. I got this. And I go out there and I message him, and
My partner, where's my 5%?
that's a whole other conversation. But like, I messaged him, and I was like, I messaged 3 devs, and it's been about 32 hours, no response to me personally, and it's just like, it's not like, as a partner, I don't expect to have priority, but I do expect a sense of trust. You decided to name me in your Discord, some random fat guy who wears a wolf hat for reviews. You put me on the top of your list, and you said this guy is a guy that we want for our company. When he says something, it's most likely honest. It doesn't have to be accurate. It doesn't have to be 100% true. Maybe I make a mistake and I fail somewhere, but like, it has a sense of honesty to it that it should be looked into, and that person hasn't been unbanned. It's a bit disheartening, but either way, with the devs and stuff, it's a whole other topic we could dip into.
But even like the ban, like what are they getting banned for? What was
6 days for cheating?
For cheating.
For cheating.
Yeah.
But that's like something that
grenade wide, map wide abilities, because keep in mind, over walls, there is no invisible wall that blocks those grenades. So if they're hitting minion waves, stopping backs, they have a ward on the red buff, and the enemy jungle is trying to take the red buff, but the grenade comes over and it takes the red buff. You know, like, it's.
But they should have they should have, you know, a system to check to see if anyone's actually cheating in the game, and not go off of just.
I think they manually review. I think after a certain amount of reports, they manually review. I don't know how quick the turnaround is, but it's definitely in there. It's not an automated system. It's more of a person-to-person case.
That's kind of worrisome, though. You can get banned for not actually doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of worrisome things that are going to be talked about in this podcast. Like that piece of shit, Wolfie.
He played 7. He was at 300 stacks. That's not Wolfie. He's at 6. 40 minutes in.
Little piece of shit. Oh man, but before we like go off on stuff, I have so much that I want to talk about, like, on this podcast in reference to, like, Paragon, and like kind of airing like some things out while keeping it like as professional as possible. Before we do that, Cordy, man, I feel like you play the game still the most of us. I'm not gonna. Anytime you're not streaming, I know you're on the Tarkov grind. Trust me, bro. There's this chat, and wait, real quick. Actually, I'm talking to you live.
I haven't played this game. I think I played maybe last week. I probably played like 10 hours. And then today.
What were you playing in 10 hours? Was it Power World? Tell me.
No, it was Tarkov. He's on Tarkov.
No,
okay, so the Power World fix is gone?
We had, so just like a lot of other events were happening, and so my schedule was like Thursday through Sunday. Thursday I streamed, Friday I streamed, Saturday we had an event, Sunday we had family over, so I didn't stream. And then these past couple of like days I've just been kind of getting on late, waking up late, so I haven't streamed. That was like the previous week, the previous week, and then this previous week, just really work, sleeping late, and then yeah, so I haven't really been streaming.
I mean, we also haven't had much on OP, right? Like, we didn't get a patch this past week. We're
like
supposed to get one next week. We didn't even
get patch notes. I don't know if I'm going to make it another week.
No, it's mid-month and end month. Mid-month is next week, so that's
this isn't the passive patch. I die. Like,
I will say, like, I think people, like, I think we said it 2 weeks ago. I think Cordy said it, actually. The passive patch is going to be the end-all or decider. Yeah. We need something significant in this upcoming patch.
Let me sprinkle some copium in here for you guys.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You guys ready for the copium?
I'm ready.
Hit me, bro. Cope up.
It sucks because I don't want to feel like I'm the one that's like, you know, sucking off the solely of developers or whatever. But So I don't know. Did you guys know that we're doing another CBT? Did you guys see the leak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
you guys saw it.
Yeah. I saw the leak. Maybe I have the video saved on my phone right now.
I got it. I got it as well. I got it as
the
well.
only leak I got was Drake showing his dilly dong on Twitter.
Bro, that
That's
was
all
crazy.
Wait, who was selling his dilly dong?
You didn't see that? Drake.
Bro,
Yeah, that was all over
Drake,
Twitter.
Are you talking about Drake having the hammer?
That's come on,
That
man.
shit is
What?
insane, bro. You know the pose when you like squat down and you do like this, like where you're squatting and shit, dude. There's one of them where it was like that, and his shit was touching his ankles, dog. I was
All
like,
right, listen, man. You tell me. Listen, man to man. I have never been. The only time I've ever been jealous of another male figure.
okay, wait, pause. We're not talking about Drake's.
Not on the podcast. Not on the podcast.
Fair enough. I agree. Thank you.
We gotta
professional.
Okay,
Drake
wait, hold on.
is a singer, a songwriter, a dancer, an actor. With that said,
a
it's time to keep
construction
going.
worker because he has a hammer. I was like, what the, bro? Imagine he's doing Hotline Bling and that shit is smacked in the back of his calves, bro.
Jesus.
You know when I highlight bling and that bad boy, boop 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 boop. I can only see one thing. Boop 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 boop. You know when that highlight bling, he like does this. He like just the chest where then she slaps his nipple. I was like, yo, that shit's nuts. Okay.
It's crazy, dude. He is packing.
Cordy,
But
as you were saying,
as I was saying, so Copium, I'm gonna play a little video here for you guys. We'll put it on the YouTube for the people that haven't seen it yet. Let me get my overlays going. So they leaked. Let me put this on loop. They leaked the CBT. So CBT is coming in March. Let me put some audio here. CBT is coming in March 8th. I think that's what we've seen.
March 7th.
March 7th.
Yeah.
I really think like, you know, we're not really like, we talked about it like these past few patches hasn't really gone anywhere. We had Boris, who was really fun. We had Action Surge and Vitality Surge and Mana Explosion. It was like different, but then they got removed, so all we had was just Boris. And then Terra came out, and like Terra's just isn't really fun, not really good at the game, not really good character, so nothing's really has changed. But I really think, because I mentioned it last time, I think like we're just getting in this spin of like, you know, buffing and nerfing the same characters and not much is changing, is because console is gonna be right around the corner, passives are right around the corner. So I think with this leak, it kind of confirms to me that we are gonna get passives really soon, and they're gonna get it ready for console first. Make sure everything is good for console. March 7th is gonna be console, so we got a month. We're gonna get passives, then we're gonna try it on console, and then from there, we're gonna be really close to being like officially launched.
Do you think launch is coming like end of March, maybe beginning of April?
No, well they did say like the first quarter of 2024.
Oh.
So originally, I mean that was like on a website from Netmarble's like upcoming games that they didn't say them themselves, but on that website Netmarble, they said it was going to be first half of 2024. So yeah, we're a few months away.
Yeah. And,
It sucks right now though because there's not much going on. And
exactly. So with that said, we gotta address the elephant. I've been hearing a lot of people dipping out of Overprime. Streamers mainly. I've heard about some professional players, but I'm only, like I said, the only people I'm close with is Duality, and I know Duality is fucking full force down to the wall to go to the top spot. Should we address the issue we're getting?
Sure. And I think I might have said it wrong. Not first. I said first half of 2024. If I said that wrong.
First half.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Good correction.
First half of 2024.
Good. First half.
Everyone knows the Outplayed podcast always the most accurate with the things we say. It's known.
I'm not referring. I promise.
That is a lie.
The only lie ever told on the Outplay podcast, right there.
Yeah, the only lie ever told. Everything else is straight facts. We do about the Drake Cameron before the Drake Cameron was popular. No, okay. So I was talking to Cordy about this a little bit beforehand, and I just there's so many people who have so many issues with the game that feels like it could be like relatively easily remedied, right? And so like over the course of me like having COVID, I like wrote a doc that was like 7 pages, sent it to the devs, right? Wrote it up, typed Twitter fingers. I felt like a Karen on the internet. Just like had it edited, peer reviewed by other players, edited over again, sent it off.
Bro, they're coming for you.
And dude,
You hear the
who-
sirens?
Yeah, you got the Weebos. You don't hear
Yeah,
them?
the siren, they're coming for you, man.
Did you do your
The alert, the alerts.
Babe, let her go, let her go. Ego Ambergate 2024. It's insane, but no. So basically, wrote up a long doc, had multiple people looking over it, and essentially by the time it got finished, I was pretty happy with it. I felt like we were really kind of touching on some of the root of the problem, and it got sent out, and okay, I will say this. There are players from the OPL as well as the game in general that who all went into writing this and creating it that in mass have over 13,000 hours in this game, in gameplay time hours, and who are like comfortable enough to write their names off on it. And it is concerning for me personally when I feel like the community can express these things, and unless it's like literally game breaking and people are like, we will all just quit all at once, it seems like the dev team just is not interested in hearing it for the time being. Like this was days ago, and I've yet to hear like anything back, with the exception of a singular message within a chat that essentially said, one moment, I'm gonna just bring it up here.
In a chat, not in like a personal Discord, like in like Twitch chat.
Yeah, no, it's in a personal Discord.
Oh, okay.
It's in a personal Discord, and it was like, it says, "Thank you for collecting, conveying good opinions on our game." That was it. That was the extent of it. But like, there's no urgency with it. And these are problems that I like. Here's the thing: I can't run a league for this game if there's no competitive players playing.
Yeah,
is that's my mentality about it, and it is such a real thing that I'm concerned about the OPL as a whole. We started very strong, and we're still, don't get me wrong, we're still like doubling season 1's numbers. Like season 1, I was like fist pumping and like fucking backflipping when we hit 50. I'm like, let's go, bro, Black Mr. Beast. You know, and like we're still doing solid, but like the growth isn't what we were hoping for it to be. But a part of that also is because a partial stagnation of the game's growth on Twitch, just period. Like Cordy Wolfie, when was the last time you guys logged on to Twitch, clicked into the game we stream, the content we make for it, and we saw it had over 300 people watching?
Yeah. Been a bit. I'd say
probably when masteries dropped.
Yeah,
that's a good frame of reference. Then
no one's viewing, no one's intaking content and stuff, and not only that, the people who are like, at least for me personally, making the content, as well as like people I know like Wolfie, are so either bored or frustrated with the game, they are also disengaging. So you have these content creators who are giving you meager returns for content, and even they are now leaving to make content elsewhere. And like these are very, very negative trends, in my opinion, that spell like disaster. And the extent of what, like, when I express this, I get, or I hear back from like generally, it's just like, do not worry, patience, they will return. And it's like, but will they?
that's when we take our word of Lord and Savior Cordy, we huff the passive patch Cordium. That's what we do. The passive patch.
I know, man.
That's what.
I do a lot of copium, but I mean, I just keep saying like we're so close. It's so close to being like, you know, passive's going to be here. Console is getting an open beta. It sucks I didn't see any Xbox on this little leak. They're really awesome, and then we'll get the official global launch. Like they have a date though, or they have like an estimate date for the global launch. And I've said like maybe a couple months ago, I feel like this game is really close to being done. I didn't think it was going to take super long to make the passives. We just need passives. We need a new game mode for new players, and then crossplay has 2 good successful betas that crossplay or not crossplay but console that crossplay would be a thing, and then we're done. It's an official MOBA.
I mean, from your point, like you're right. Like we have a shop, we have mastery, we have art, we have ranked,
We have skins, like skins play a part.
we have skins, we have a currency earned per game. Like we have everything we need. I'd say the only thing we need is like modes and maps, but that will come with you can't just push that out without player base.
And they've showed those modes, right? We've seen they're not doing the battle royale. They're not doing the battle royale, but we've seen Red Moon, we've seen Murdoch's Wonderland, which is kind of cool. I would like to see that back again, just for another fun game mode.
Yeah.
I would like to hear Wolfie. Okay, so like Wolfie, we're on the podcast, for keeping it authentic. I would like to call you for cap, like to the lowest degree of cap, because you are like as far as content creators who have problems with the balancing of the game and make it known, you are like that. So like I agree with Cordy and what Cordy is saying, and like we have all these modes on the way, we have skins, we could use a battle pass, that would be hot. We have like XYZ, like we're so close, and you're like, yeah, we're so close, but I'm like, all that is good, but none of it matters if when people play like they're like, oh, pain, it is what it is, gee whiz, I guess that's the life. And then like the camera goes off and it's like off to any other game at any point for as long as you can get away from it. Like I feel like the game has balancing issues that's making it unfun, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we bring that to light. I'd say the biggest issue I have is balance issues will help keep or / retain players. Like, so if somebody's new and they don't know what they're doing, if they get blown out of the water because they have no idea what's happening, that to me sounds like a balance issue. It could be a game knowledge issue, but like there's other games I have played that the reason you lose, it's a little bit more understanding, if I had to put a weight to it. But from what I can tell from OP is that because you get blown out so fast and so quick, it's a bit hard to grasp on what's going on. So maps and modes would help with what we have now, like our community, what we have, the viewership, the player base, whatever it is. It would help add an additional like layer of freshness or enjoyment to what we have. If we're talking about introducing new players, I would either come out with like, I think we talked about it before, with like a Smite 5v5
arena.
What's that, arena mode?
Arena,
that just to throw in any idiot wherever they are and just say, figure it out, pick up this item looks shiny, try it,
And in Smite, I think Arena might be the most played game. Like people, it's crazy to me because I've only played Conquest and Smite, but people only log in to play Arena or Assault. Like they don't care for like the competitive map. So it's just, we do need like a little fun game mode for people like that.
I think that's fair. I feel like that's, I honestly, in my personal opinion, I think we take ranked out, and we add like a fun mode. Maybe I was talking with chat today. Do we take ranked out and maybe every Friday to Sunday we add ranked in and then we take it out after Sunday? Or do we do it bi-weekly? Add ranked in Friday to Sunday this week, and then the following week, instead of doing ranked, we do ARAM Friday to Sunday.
Oh, you want to have different game modes?
Just to kind of to add an addition of, hey, it's sweat week. Hey, it's fun week. And that's the issue.
I feel like the people that would like the sweat week a lot more, and there's a good player base that only wants to play ranked.
That's more retention, right?
I don't think they would like that at all.
Yeah.
It's more retention for the sweat week and less retention for the fun week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I also think that like if you like, so like let's say I'm fucking crazy fool. What's someone who's actively playing on the rake scene right now? Let's say Blub. Let's just go Blub, right? Let's say Blub is like, oh yeah, well I'll just play, ranked, and rank's available, and then it's not available for 2 more weeks. Why? A, am I bothering playing ranked? B, I'm not just going to play the game over the course of this time if I can't go play ranked. But in the case like Deputy Dangle, right? Let's say we get an influx of new players, and like let's say Creed, like Rad is like, okay, let's go play ranked. Ranked is no longer available. I guess I just go slaughter some people in quick play. Like I guess like North. Guess I'll just go into quick play and just get my 19th pentakill for the night. Like,
or not even play the game.
Yeah, or just leave. Like that's the broken person. It's like they either leave or they just make the game a worse experience for people who don't want to compete to that degree, because you could be like, oh, you know, they're not like taking it that seriously, you know, they're just chilling like this and this, but like you can't, it's not like these players nerf their mechanics, right, when they go from rank to quick battle. Like let's say off chance Blub is like, I do, or content, like, I do want to play some quick battles today. That does sound fun, or Sparrow only. And they load in, and some dude's like, man, this game's going to be so much fun. I missed Paragon. And some guy with a border you can't, like, even get anymore kills you 9 times in lane. Like, that, they're not coming back.
No.
Like,
and this also comes down to, like, matchmaking as well. There's no MMR matchmaking in this game. And I'm hoping when we have, like, the global launch, and I'm really hoping for crossplay, that MMR is a thing for this game, because it is frustrating, like going against brand new players or having brand new players in your team, and it's just like not fun for anybody.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and that's something also, Wolfie, like, you know, say your piece. That's something you brought up previously of just like, you know, other games do have like MMRs and stuff, and that just contributes to a better gaming experience.
When I played some other games and I had MMR, every game that I played was a close game. Whether I was down bad, whether I was losing or winning, it felt like we could had a chance to turn around. Now, I know other games implement a party system. This is something I didn't know about Overprime and other MOBAs like Smite and stuff like that. When you play Overprime, you are 4-stacked. You are locked against a 4-stack, potentially a 5-stack, right? If you are in a 3-stack, 3 people, aka, you cannot go against people that are in 4 or 5 stacks, right? So it locks you out. So this way you don't get pub stomped. And I appreciate that. But when I've played other games with MMR, right? If you're 5-stacked, we're going to increase your MMR so that you play the sweatiest of the sweat. So this way, when you 5-stack, you will still find a game. Understand, you need to be in communications. You have to be proactive in your calls. You have to focus on what you're doing. Like, so like with this in place, this forces you, hey, I want a 5-stack. I have to sweat. So when you call your 4 buddies that are drunk off of their night at the bar, we have to sweat. It's time to 5-stack. And it will, because you're in comms, it'll raise the MMR to a higher level to the point where you have to focus on it. Or maybe you want to 5-stack control games. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But you will still find a game. In a game like OP, when I 5-stack and I don't find a game for 20 minutes, especially as a streamer or a content creator, and I'm playing with viewers or playing, maybe I want to, call the OPLs. Be like, hey, Ego relinquish the bounty on my fucking head. You guys are now allowed to be in the same space as me. How about you guys 5-stack with me in quick play and let's have fun? We can't do that. We can't. And it's just like, I can't play with my friends. I can't play with the viewers. Like, it locks you out. And that's like a biggest frustration with me, because why, like, video games, whether the boomers want to agree or not, it's a social experience. You want to play with your friends. You want to have good times with other people, and you can't do that when you get locked out. So,
but that comes down to just player base too, though. Like at any given time, we probably have on average from like 8 to 1,000 people playing at one time. It just comes down to player base, and then that player base is split into like mainly 2 regions, and those regions are split maybe like 30-60 into ranked and casual. So it's just, we don't have a player base for it, unfortunately. And I do like the idea though, is like not to have a 5-stack going against randoms, because those randoms aren't going to have a good time.
It is a good safety protection, but at the same time, it hinders a bunch of people that want to play with their friends. Yeah. And my point of contention is if you want so add a bit of a risk to it. You know, if you want to stack 5-stack with your boys, increase their MMR to the point where they're going up against OPL players. And if they can't handle the dick that OPL players will hand out, 3-stack, 2-stack, 1-stack, whatever it is. But add a bit of a risk. Don't shut them out completely.
I'm gonna play more devil's advocate with you.
One stack.
I'm gonna keep going against you here. But so
Go
you
ahead,
want to
please.
play those good players, right? But those good players are either they want to play ranked, right? They don't want to play casuals. They want to play ranked. Or those good players are trying to, play in scrims or play in competitive, or they're not even playing the game because they can't find a ranked match at the moment. It's on a certain time frame. Like, yo, it's 8:00 Central. Let's go play ranked, guys. Like, so it's gonna be hard to find. Like, it just comes down again to play race.
So it adds, it's play race and adds an element of priority. Like, do you want to 5-stack again? Do you want to snipe each other in queue and hope we get the 5-stack, or do you want to 5-stack and just meme down the games? Because like that's the issue I have. Is like
You
play
host
with your friends,
customs. I don't know.
you could do customs, but like think about people that aren't streamers and content creators. Right?
I feel
like,
I also would like to actually play a little devil's advocate with you then in that case, Cordy. I feel like if that's the case, like those OPL players are going to like be like, oh yeah, let's like we're gonna like just leave ranked at 8:00. The point isn't that like you necessarily are going against the highest rated players. You should be going against within that system the highest players available. So instead of like 5-stack, you queue up and you're going against like Timmy Tom, who just got back from 3rd grade, and after doing 4 lines of Elmer's glue, it's like, I want to play Countess in the carry lane. Yes, they are instead playing against what are the highest ranked people possible. Maybe like the Creeds, maybe the Norvs, maybe the Blubs, the Crankies. They're not available and they're doing the right thing, and that's fine. That's what they get out of it. But they should be playing against the Wolfies. They should be playing against the Cordies, and it like cuts into that problem while also helping eliminate a portion of what makes it unfun for one side while making it impossible to play for the other. If that makes sense. Like I think it works within the context of like it just needs to be against the best of what's available, and maybe those people get creamed, and maybe that's just what happens. And I'll be honest, I don't have an answer for that portion.
But this is only if you want to like 4 or 5-stack, right?
Yeah. If you want a 4 or 5-stack.
Yeah, but like if you're, let's say all of us are bronze, right? And we're bronze level or wood tier level players, and then we all 5-stack. We call in a random viewer, right? And then we decide, all right, the 5 of us want to play together, and because there's 5 of us together, we are going up against 3 gold solo queues and 2 silver solo queues or whatever. Add that element, whether they're solo or they're duo or they're trio or they're in comms or not. There's an element of balance, and that balance will give you the game, and it'll give you the experience you want. You're 5-racked bronze. If you lose, it's because of comms or skill difference, but either way, you still get that game, whether you get pump stumped or not. But like, my point of contention is, if I can't 5-rack with my friends, I can't enjoy myself with my friends. Like if I say, hey guys, let's play 5 of my idiots, so let's all have a drinking night and let's all run ADC everywhere no matter what, or let's run all melee crit everywhere. I have to host a custom game, and because I'm a content creator and a streamer, I can do that. I have people in chat, I have you guys, I have your communities to pull from. I can do that. But as a casual player or like somebody who's not in this space, can't do that. And Overprime is marketed as like a competitive
Action MOBA.
Yeah,
Action
so
MOBA.
maybe that's not what that might not be in their best interest, but I've played other MOBAs, Smite, Dota, League, whatever it is, and no matter what, 5-rack or 1-rack, I can find a game. League that's completely out of place, right? Maybe I don't.
Here's the problem though. Those names you're dropping, they have a player base.
Yeah.
Smite has average PC 30,000 people. How much? Not 30,000. I think console has like 30,000 ish or whatever. But they just have a player base.
PCs. Yeah, PC Smite has like what, 12? And
12 to
the rest
15.
is
Something like
console?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Console's huge.
Yeah, I will. I will also say so. Like, kind of like not necessarily trying to derail this. As far as like balancing and issues with the game as it stands goes, I do. For me, like that issue of not being able to like 5 rack or 4 rack or even MMR isn't even in my top like 20 issues.
Yeah,
No,
not even
I
close.
have a, it's not it's so like we spent a little time talking about it because it happened to come up, but it is so low
Yeah, it is.
on the list. Like I'm
100%.
looking down and I'm like grabbing my head, just like it's so
Okay.
down there.
So I apologize as a co-host of the Outplay podcast. As out of all the issues that this game suffers from, the player base and the
Karmas.
5 rack and the 4 rack, maybe
Mhm.
not top 10. Karmas, top 3.
Well, really quick,
Car-
I will say really quickly on that 4 or 5 stacking. If we want to have that in the game, then we got to get rid of
Yes.
rank. We got to get the people that are playing rank, so we all are in one server.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
But I don't want that to be a thing. I don't want like
Yeah.
that seems
Yeah.
like a very small amount of people who want to play 4 or 5 stacks. And
Yeah.
that
I-
tells you like just how many people are, queuing at the time.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so maybe I'm harping on too much. What's the number one thing you would fix? Go.
I do karmas. I'm so over it. And here's the thing. Like, if anybody has ever come to me and be like, "Ego can admit when he's wrong," which not many people have. I consider myself relatively humble, despite my name being Ego. Karma, like, take screenshot this moment because I was the biggest advocate for karmas initially. I am so over karmas, bro. Like, not even just like busted ones, but just like as a whole, like they feel like they do too much on like a cooldown that is like too low. And I'm actually also going to address something that was just said in the comments. YouTube people watch live, but also like the Prime Guardian.
Cop out. You're falling back.
What are we doing? No, like the Prime Guardian turning off inhibs like is just so hard to justify as someone like this is like it's so hard to justify as someone who finds myself in the competitive space so frequently, and I do think that's a very serious problem. However, rotating back out, this is not a comment. Karmas are number one on my prio list because no matter what iteration of the game you're playing throughout the introduction of these karmas, there's always been a problem 100% of the time. Like there's never been a state with karmas where name one patch where everybody's like, this is fine. Karmas are yeah, no, they're fine. It's like, oh, pain's a problem. Now demo's a problem. Silence is insane. Oh shit, recovery stacks infinitely. It doesn't have any diminishing returns.
Yeah,
oh man, now there's this. There's always something wrong with these things, man. And like I have people like come to me, and this is partially like frustration from people like just parting their cheeks and shitting on me like I'm a dev. And I'm like, no, I agree with you. I agree. I please, the spackle. Did you have tuna? It's like
Is that corn?
yeah, is that corn?
Why is there corn
Yeah,
in my
corn
legs?
with tuna? That's weird.
Is that corn? Yo, why is it so yellow still? Like it's insane. But like there's never once been a state of the game where karmas are like just in a overall balanced state where like there's one that's like very good but isn't defining the meta, right? Like, and I'm just, they are supposed to be utility. Karmas are not your win count. They are supposed to be util, and they're just so stupid. Like baseline, I think all the karmas need another 30 to 40 seconds put on them just by itself.
Increasing it.
Yeah, just
Nice, right?
the timers need to go up. The timers need to go up, and the ability scaling, depending on the karma, needs to decrease. There is no shot. And I know there's someone in the comments right now, and I can't be bothered. I'll talk to you directly about this. I can't be bothered. The silence is the stupidest thing. Silence, it's the application, easy. The effect, insanity. The fact that you also can't purge it can't be automatically cleansed from something. It is just a mono shut up for 2 seconds in an AoE around you.
I had a game today. Listen, listen. I am.
It's stupid. It's dumb.
Well, I think I was. What was I? I was Countess mid lane. All right, and I wasn't doing. I was doing well for my team. I had
mid lane. You dirty man.
Yeah. Like he did gloss over that. We're gonna revisit that later. But
no. Sketch over that. Okay, listen. I was okay. So listen. Contrary to popular belief, okay, when you were a Countess against a Gadget who has infinite poke, and you are a Countess and you can't do shit.
That's what you get.
I went.
You deserve it.
I do deserve it. You're right. So how do I compensate for that? I went Fruit of Greed first.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to kind of mitigate some of the damage she was going to poke me out of. This way, I'm not 0-17 by 10 minutes in, and I'm 0-3 10 minutes in. And it was my conscious decision. Please, YouTube comments and Twitch, shut the fuck up. All right, you may agree or disagree. Totally fine. I dare you to push your shit in with your Countess against my Mako. I'll walk you down. Anyway, and I had a Chimera in the jungle. He jumps on me and he silences me, and I have nothing to do. And it's totally fair. Mid lane casters, they rely on their abilities to do the damage, and he silenced me. But like when I saw him, I could not stop him from obliterating me. Maybe I could purge. Maybe I could buy a magical defense item that would cleanse the silence at 20% HP. 40% HP. The fact that he could jump on me, silence me, shut me up. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you overstep in a political conversation and they just they put their smelly upper lip pointer finger and they put it over your lip and they're just like, shh, be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up.
And then Kai considerably just decides to hammer me down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I understand why you did what you did. It makes sense why you did what you did, but please give me an out. Maybe I built the right item. Maybe I brought the right karma. There's no chance. It's gone. It's out of the window.
So here's the thing. Sorry to cut you off. Do you have more?
No, go ahead. Go. No, I don't know.
Here's the thing about like the karma situation, and I brought this up before, and I think this would be a really good implement to the game. Is I do like the karmas are different. I don't like that they do damage or things like that. I like that it's utility.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like it to be implemented into the game, not pre-game. And I would like it to be, similar to Smite, where at a certain level, you get that second option. That'll help with like that leveling phase, that laning phase, where it's not so like, you're getting silence, you're getting pain, and you're getting all these things on top of each other because, supports will get their karmas. The backliners will probably either, if they get pain, then they're missing out on that teleport. So a lot of the times they'll probably go teleport just to have that safety net. The jungler will have destruction. They won't have silence. They won't have any other karma besides destruction. The only difference, the only unique one will probably be solo. They'll have, I don't know, they could have pain or something like that on their side. And then, when you level up, then you can like transition into this game. Like they have a lot of CC on their team. So I should go that beads or purge. Sorry. Yeah, I should go purge instead of like doing it pre-game. I think it would be nice if it wasn't selected before the game matched. And we had it like later on in the game, we get that second option. So it's not so much all at one time. I think that'd be a really good option if we don't get rid of karmas.
I 100% agree. And I'm not like advocating for karmas to be gotten rid of. I just need some changes to them because like they affect every part of the moment to moment gameplay. Like
but
they far reach everything.
They also dictate the team fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like think about the laning phase. The laning phase that is 6 minutes, okay? The laning phase that is 6 minutes is decided on karmas. And then when it comes to the team fight, it's decided on karmas. It's not there. If you wanted to send me, hey, karmas have a 5-minute cooldown every time you use them, no matter what it is. You will save the karmas for the team fight because the team fight is more important, right? No, it doesn't matter. You use it in the laning phase, you diff the ever-living shit out of anybody in front of you, and then, I killed your Drongo, I'm going over you, Chimera, here's my silence, and then there he is, not smacking anything, and he's dead. It's just,
or like here's my pain, or here's a weekend because I don't like. There's no degree of difficulty or skill expression with karmas, and I feel like that is partially my biggest problem is the combination of what they do. Oh my god, my throat is killing me after that cast. I feel like the combination of what they do, the timer that they're on, and how impactful they are, it's just bad. Like if the timer was low, but they weren't that impactful, then it'd be like whatever. Or if they were very like, or they are like super impactful, but the timer's super high, they're like, okay, I sleep, I digress though. But the thing is, these karmas just determine a team fight. Like if you go not weaken and not X, you're throwing your game. You're throwing your game. And this isn't even just at like the OPL level. This is like across the board. They're so good. The application is so easy. And the result is so just turn off brain that they decide team fights. And I understand people talking about like how the prime thing needs to be addressed and like the spirit and all that. The prime is 2 lines of code being fixed. Prime is 2 lines of code being fixed. They no longer turn off inhibitors, and the spirit buff that buffs minion waves gets moved from Scylla onto the Prime Guardian. Done. Easy. We did it. Wait, hey, guys, guess what? It's done. Here's your food. Meals being complete. Hot pocket. It took 2 minutes. 2 lines of code. We're done. Prime is fixed. There are so many different karmas that have all had migrations of being impactful in defining metas in which characters are viable in them via their impact and their use within these team fights. And they are so built into the core gameplay loop that they need to be talked about and just fixed and nerfed on mass, essentially. On mass is my take on it, because they're just always so good, and there's always a variation of it that just dictates what the meta is around it. I mean, like we saw top 10 when they were running the lead before bad timing came back, depending if bad timing is going to stick around or not. Another question for another day. Just go like, yeah, we're going to just go 4 recoveries in a healer and just like hold it. Like that's a you problem now. Okay, that got fixed. Okay, guys, we're going mass demos. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you could do that. Okay, guys, we're going 5 pains. Jungler, you too. Okay, we nerfed pain. Okay, guys, we're going 4 weakens and a couple silences. Okay, we're going 4 silences. Okay, they nerfed silence a little bit. It's always a karma issue, and I feel like the way to fix karmas are more complex, and they affect every phase. Like Wolfie said, they affect your laning phase, they affect your team fight, they affect these fights around the objectives. You like in the OPL, we talk about how many karmas people expend in a pick to get a team fight, and we dictate like who has better odds of getting the next objective depending on that. And the objective cannot be up for like 2 minutes. We're gonna be like, you can drop your weekend in a fight, kill 2, and we're looking at the map like, dude, Spirit is up in 70 seconds. You're not going to have weakened. You're at such a severe disadvantage because they're going to be up and they will have it.
Yeah, like they use that to can get another 2 kills for the Spirit.
Yeah, and it just so broadly impacts so many aspects of the game. While comparatively, I feel like Prime is a pretty simple, straightforward fix of just like it doesn't turn off inhibs, and the Scylla buff goes over to Prime. That way you can push towers with it. Done. Like,
yeah, I mean,
that's my rant.
Yeah, I mean, so like when you guys talk about like having team fights when your karma is up, that's how it's supposed to be. Like we can compare it straight to Smite. With Smite, if you're a backliner, you don't have beads or Aegis, then you really don't want to fight. So it's really impactful. The only difference is like Smite's relics are more balanced and they don't really do the things that karmas do in OP. So you definitely like you want to have that little advantage of having those relics up and things like that, but it's just karmas do a lot more. My main thing that I've always never liked about the game, since I even started playing, that I would like to change is of course sprint mode. Everybody, I've talked about it plenty of times, but I don't want to keep talking about it until I'm blue in the face. But just sprint mode, getting Groot.
I would honestly, like, while we're here, we talked about it before. We want to like emphasize and like have one place we could point to talk about like points and things we feel like they need to be fixed. Like I agree that sprint mode like enables a lot of the worst aspects of this game, in my opinion. And sprint mode was something I was initially very afraid of losing. I'm like, but that's what separates us
Yeah.
from the other one. But what actually separates us from the other one is that we have
We have booby skins. Boobies! Boobies, chat!
exactly.
Twitch.tv Booba Overprime, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah, when people say like when they think of like when I say remove sprint mode, they want it to be, they think I mean like being a slow paced game. Like I really don't. It's kind of like my main thing that I would like to change on sprint mode is definitely make it like not as fast. It's way too fast. And it sprint mode like there's two branches that it falls under. It's competitive and it's new player. Like under those branches, there's different there's different issues that correlate with sprint mode. But it's for me, I would like it just to be slower and make it a passive, not make it inactive. So that's I've talked about this plenty of times, so I don't really want to go into it again. But that's the main thing that I would like to get rid of is
okay, all right, that's fine.
Adjusting or looking at sprint mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it feels like it's also like a thing they could fix. They're already adding movement speed stuff into the game. Also, I would like to Cordy, bro. I can't take your word for anything ever again.
Why?
I can't. You were like, yeah, movement speed items being in the game. Guys, it looks like sprint mode's gonna get removed.
They've talked about it like
Cordy prediction, it's coming, bro. Never happens. Guys,
they keep talking about it too, though.
Bro.
They keep like they keep like we're looking into maybe getting rid of, like Jon Snow said it himself. They're looking into getting rid of it, or they're thinking about it and things like that. I don't know.
Like it's like when I'm gonna bring up the Carfax. When was the developer diary released?
Dude, we need more of that, dude. We need more of the developer diaries. It helps keep us in touch with the devs instead of them being a company and a profit margin or a serial number. Give us more developer diaries so that we can get attached to people and we can get attached to like your personalities and stuff on YouTube. Like, you guys ever watch the developer volumes?
Yeah,
I love those because it helps kind of give a face or give a personality to what the vision of the game was.
Are you looking for the dev notes?
No, sprint mode. I have it brought up. Sprint mode was last talked about in the developer diaries on 9/13 of last year. Was the last time that was brought up because they talks about the maps, sprint mode, and like a couple other things. And
so, did you guys read over the January dev notes?
I did not know. No? So please enlighten me.
I did, yeah.
I did.
Give me a summary.
I'm trying to look for like just really important things. They're just kind of like, yeah, I mean, they're just going over like, on release casting feature. They're like responding to questions and things like that. Bots in training mode, the movement speed penalty. One of the main things that people always complained about is distinctive heroes. So the question was, please add more distinctive heroes. And they responded, we recognize our warriors' requests for more distinctive heroes and preparing to introduce a number of distinctive heroes in the future. So nothing like guaranteed stuff, just things we've already known about.
By distinctive, what does that mean?
Just not K-pop, pretty much.
But it's like OG Paragon. They were going to release everything Paragon. Like, what are they complaining about? Are they complaining about OG Paragon? That doesn't make sense.
No, I think in the grand scheme of their like custom heroes, like 4 of them are just hot ladies.
Yeah.
I think is the problem. Like one's a furry.
Okay.
I agree with that. And then the rest of them are just hot ladies.
2 K-pops and one Adele.
All right, so it's about the theme about them. That's fine, but I'm thinking about like abilities and utility. Okay.
I think it's more of like the lore and visuals.
All right,
so we want like more Gruxes and Chimeras and things like that. Is pretty much
monsters. Okay, degenerates. That's fine. Okay.
Which the next two heroes that we have seen. So I have one on my Discord where he's like a junk robot. I think I've showed you guys, right?
I think so. I think you may not have. I think we should show stream though.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so. Okay. Well, no, you showed me. Yeah, you showed me. You showed us. You showed it. It was on podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. My wife is leaving. Oh, I didn't tell you guys she's gone for the weekend. So I'm chilling.
Boys, Humble Party's about to go nuts. Wait, no, you're playing Demonologist with us, bro. You're playing Demonologist with us.
Wait, no, you got Cordy on that too?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, what?
All right, listen, hold on. Backstory, quick side effect. It's a little side note. Ego hits me up. All right, listen, Mike PC in the garbage, gone to a separate publisher company to fix. Ego hits me up at 11:30 at night. You ever play Demonologist? Do you know what Phasmophobia is? I was like, yeah, I know what it is. Demonologist is the Walmart brand of it.
It's not. It's the better.
It's scarier, right?
Evolution, bro. Yeah, it's scarier, bro. It's so much better.
He told me to play it the second where it's like, what, 20 minutes into the map that we're in? He dies. I left the game. I'm gone. I'm out.
Scared?
I'm out.
No. Pause. Because you're capping in the description of this. Okay, so we're in the game, right? Cordy, I'm gonna enter story time mode for you real quick because I'm not talking to the crowd right now. I'm talking to you, Cordy. We've been through some things together, man. Cordy, we're playing the game. We're like hunting for the ghosts. We got a second clue, so we're like narrowing it down. All of a sudden, I talked to him before. I'm like, if the door closes, that means we're being hunted, right? That means we're being hunted, you know? And so I see while we're going around the kitchen, the door is slammed shut. My heart, it begins to race. And I just see this dude's character start doing this. I'm like, bro, listen. We talking.
I'm a virgin.
This is not a drill.
I'm a virgin.
To the salt circle, bro.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Please, bro.
And as I full sprint to said salt circle, this guy is going to be elevated like he is the Jesus of Christ, and he is being sacrificed to the Lamb of the God. And I hear bones cracking. I hear things popping, and when I tell you, when I saw blood all over the place that I didn't expect to see.
What the heck?
I got killed.
Hey, he got hunted. He got killed. And then I look at him and I stand in the salt circle and I tell him I left the game. I'm gone.
No, I'm like, no, he didn't make it. Okay, so that's where he's capping. He didn't make it to the salt circle. I get killed by the spirit. My body goes limp, and in my ghost form, I just see his character not moving. No choke, Cordy. This is him.
Yep, I'm gone. I'm on over.
And I'm like, bro, get to the soul circle. And he's like, I closed the game. And I just see all his gear drops to the floor. The character model disappears.
Yep.
I'm like, there's no shit.
That's crazy.
I'm rampaging the soul lane. Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's way scarier than like Phasmophobia when you die.
When I tell you, I am not. So chat, I think I've told my chat, but hey, Outplayed Podcast, chat, Twitch.tv, Cordy, wherever the fuck you decide to be, I am not a horror game person. My fight or flight response is to fight. Okay, it's flight or fight. It's not flight versus fight. It's
Dude, we're playing after this game. We're playing after this game.
We gotta make an event for that. We gotta make an event for that.
Yes. So, speaking of, we have to talk about the D&D.
After that first.
So you never played Phasmophobia?
No, I never did because Phasmophobia, when it first came out, it was marketed as a one trick. It was marketed as like a 2-week game, 100%. And when he came to me with this game, I was like, Ego, I'm going to warn you right now. My fight or flight response isn't to run away. It's to punch or to swing. That's why I tell my girlfriend, do not scare me. I might start swinging, and that's a problem. So she doesn't scare me because of that. When I tell you, when I was playing this game and I punched my monitor 3 times, I'm surprised I'm here on this podcast this week. I shouldn't be here. I don't have a monitor. Like, I was swinging and no, bro, I shouldn't be. I can't. I just react in a way that isn't like, oh, hey, guys, let's have some fun scares.
We need to make an event. We gotta make an event for that. That'd be fun.
And I told Ego I will play it when he gets 4 people. So me, him, and 2 other people that are willing to play. So I know he's been out here gifting people the game out of no reason. Listen, I know he says all the OPL money goes to the OPL. It went to someone's Demonologist game. I promise.
No. I only got it for you because I could peer pressure you into getting
it. So if we have 4 people, we can make an event. Of course,
we'll do that.
You know, I love the community and I love you guys. I would do it 100%. But if you tell me on a Saturday, hey, Mike, you just got out of a 10-hour work shift. Do you want to sit back, have some tequila and some and some Subway sandwiches, and you want to play fucking Demonologist? No way, bro. No way.
I'll look into that. I'll look into that, dude. That'd be fun.
I would love to do it with you guys. Yes.
But going over Paragon, the only thing is like the main thing was different heroes.
Okay.
And then we were previously promised major updates, new maps, game modes, and addition of second tower, etc. We are aware of the desire for new maps and modes. Please understand that this takes time due to the extensive considerations involved. We are preparing new modes, including Red Moon mode. So new modes, right? And we'll provide updates via the dev notes when they are ready for details. In addition, we plan to announce several things we're working on soon, including unique hero passives. So those are like the main things for this dev note. Everything else is
passives, Red Moon, and new maps.
Yeah, for like big updates and then distinctive heroes. Which, but the new heroes, like they said, the robot junk box dude that we've seen, and they had a card art of someone having a trident, holding a trident, and it's definitely not Zinx, right? So
yeah.
But we'll see some new things coming in the future, man. Just
I hope so. State of the game currently is poor. If I had to put it into a word, and I think content creators like us are those other streamers. It's helping keep people there, but like that little bit of a fun or exciting factor is starting to dwindle.
For sure.
So my big ask, if any dev is listening, is to add flavor to your game besides switching metas.
Which they don't do, by the way.
Yeah.
Metafog 2024.
Metafog
2024. It's just warriors or tanks.
But I don't know. So I don't think I have anything. I talked about my computer failing. That's about it for me. You guys have anything else?
No, nothing much.
Wait.
What's up?
I have something. Have you guys watched Soul Leveling? Back to an anime side of things. I started watching.
I've read the whole series.
You're a Japanese weeb guy. All right.
That's insane.
Listen to the Filthy Casual. We watched dubbed over here. I watched the first 3 episodes of Soul Leveling. Cordy, I'm telling you, I know you watched Attack on Titan. What are you watching? What are you watching right now?
I'm not, man. I've been so into Tarkov right now. I'm only watching like Tarkov videos. So I've not
watch the Soul Leveling, and you watch Sub too. So I think there's like 7 or 8 episodes of that. Watch Solo Leveling on Crunchyroll. It is when I tell you, it puts Demon Slayer to shambles. Oh
yeah, dude. No, Demon Slayer's fucking mid. I'll tell you guys what, bro. We're gonna start a GoFundMe to get me to say the keyword for the whole entire series, bro. Arise. Oh my god. I'm telling you, anime watchers, the first time he looks at something, he outstretches his hand, and while making eye contact with it, his hand comes up and he goes, "You're literally gonna come." It's insane. It's insane. It goes so hard, bro.
It does. Like I have to say, as a dubbed fanboy or a dubbed person, the voice acting for Dub, the main character specifically, in the second episode, you will see that there is a significantly impactful thing that happens. The voice acting brought me to shambles. It made me like shake or like kind of like, holy shit, that was crazy. Oh my god. To the point where I watched it with my girlfriend and...
Are you talking about the smile?
That's Attack on Titan level smiles. I'm talking about like his reaction to what he did to get everybody else safe and how he was responding to it. Like, you know, the 7 phases of death? What's it called? Or the 7 levels of acceptance or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, grief. He went through all of those in about 2 minutes, and every time he went to another one, you felt the impact of each one. It wasn't like he skipped over this one and now he's on this one. You felt everything. On the dub side, he did fantastic. For all those who are asking, if you ever watched Demon Slayer dubbed and you watched Zenitsu, the voice actor for dubbed Zenitsu on Demon Slayer is the same voice actor for the main character on dubbed of Solo Leveling. He did fantastic. subbed, I can't imagine. It's probably even 10 times better.
It is. It's nuts.
I'll check it out,
But
man. Yeah, I've not been
give it
in like an anime grind. I've just been so into Tarkov right now.
give it a
Just-
shot. That's your homework for next week.
I like that
That
because
and-
I don't like really watch a lot, but whenever someone recommends something really good, I'll go watch it.
Give it a shot.
I can't watch like just different random anime.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Other than that, I've been watching Game of Thrones over, and I imagine I'll make it till like season 5 before I stop. What about you, Ego? Anything?
No, that's not true. I watched all of Has Been Hotel today, actually. I just binged it before the cast. I was like tired. I'm just like laying down. And I'm like, and then I'm like, that's sick. I want to embody the energy that this character Alistair, or really known as the Radio Demon,
Mhm.
he goes so hard. He goes so hard. But yeah, no, that's basically it for stuff I've been watching. I've been building a lot of magic decks. Like, that's been fun.
Oh, that's my other question. Do we have any work in progress about the D&D one shot?
How did the magic decks thing jump to D&D?
Because you
bro?
said magic decks, and I'm thinking cards, dice, and all that.
And magic.
You're such
I'm a
a
normie.
you're such a
We-
fake fucking.
We do need to get a
fan.
date out though.
We do need to
We
get
should.
a date out. Okay,
Is-
so how about I message you guys
Yeah.
a couple like proxy idea dates because I don't want to like do it now and
Yeah,
commit in
yeah,
front
for
of
sure.
No, yeah, no
59
rush,
people.
no rush.
Because the tournament is the last weekend, so I can't do it then probably because I'll be like that week I'll just be mono locked in. But if we want to do like a session 1, like I don't even think Wolfie knows how to play D&D yet.
No, yeah,
I
we
was
need to do a
watching,
session 0.
I was watching videos, and if I'm gonna play a barbarian, from what I learned is that the barbarian has a rage thing, a rage mechanic where you can only rage a certain amount of times. It gives you increased health, increased damage, increased resistance. But if you do it, it can cause a sense of strategical imperance, like where if you just rage out of nowhere, your team may not want to work that way. And because you rage, they will have to play off of you. And because of that, you may get one of them killed. But like that's like the only thing I really understood about the barbarian class.
I don't know. It's gonna be tricky because like Ego is talking about doing like unique classes or something like that. So I don't know
Yeah,
how that's gonna work.
a little bit of unique like abilities and stuff.
Yeah, I was like looking. I was like, okay, so I have a rage meter. So if I was Sev and I rage, I probably get all my spikes, all my health stacks, all my damage increase. If I was Boris, what do I get? My CC chain. If I'm Rampage, I get super big and I get super ooga booga scary. I don't know. I was looking into like the whole D&D world, and a lot of it can be formatted towards OP. I guess the level of implementation is where it comes from, but I think I got a grasp on it.
Yeah. I think the basics, not even like really. I don't know. Maybe for this D&D one shot because kind of Ego's doing something different and unique. I think just knowing the basics, like what to do per turn, will be plenty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That'll be more than enough to get it rolling.
But yeah,
Alright,
we should do a session 0 so we can get your feet wet before we do the
do your
official one.
do your homework, do your attorneys, your all that shit. The D&D one shot will come. I don't want you to put any pressure on you. It'll happen. You have my commitment as well as Cordy's. We just need to find 2 other people that are willing to do it, right?
Yeah, I think Prime said he was down to join, and I think you guys want to bring in Raven. We haven't even like talked. I don't think we talked to
Raven is a big D&D guy. I haven't spoken to him personally, but I
Yeah.
think he was just streaming like yesterday.
I thought we were possibly bringing in Prof as well. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know,
I
he's
said Prime.
Yeah, Prime, not Prof.
I call him.
Yeah,
I
same
call
thing.
him Prime.
So it'd be me, Cordy, Prof, and maybe Raven. We'll have to work
Yeah.
out the stuff, but
Mhm.
Oh,
All right.
he said he'll talk to Raven.
is there anything we have to touch on?
Nope. Patch next week.
Hopefully, passives. W.
Patch next week. We're gonna get
Don't do that
passives.
to me.
I'm swinging for the fence again.
Yeah,
Bro,
it is.
Over 20?
bro. Yeah, you haven't won yet, bro. I need you
Yes.
not to bet on the Chiefs, bro. I need them to win the game.
I need you to be honest with me. Is Sev getting a buff next?
Yo, speaking of the game, who we're going for?
Chiefs, bro. I'm from Kansas City. What?
True.
What? It's a dub, bro.
What about you, Wolfie? You care
I'm not
about?
a football person. No, I care about the alcohol and the food. That's it.
Are you here? Are you there for the commercials and the
It's
Super Bowl, or the halftime
it's
show?
hard. It's hard not to sound like a furry, but I'm here for like the horse and the puppy commercials.
You're such a fucking furry.
I'm not.
You are a furry.
Dude, all right, listen to me. When you watch the Super Bowl, right, and your girlfriend, you say, "Hey, babe, put out 3-4 hours of your Saturday, Sunday night, whatever it is," and then she sits there and she's like, "Oh, football, ooga booga, it's fun, it's cool," and then she looks at the horse and the puppy commercials and she's in love. That's me. I am there for the commercials.
Bro, my girlfriend loves football. You sect. I'm kidding, bro. That's just...
But like I think last year I watched the Super Bowl because Tim the Tap Man, who's like one of my favorite streamers, that like kind of like inspired me to become a streamer. He was in a commercial and he had 5 seconds on the commercial.
Oh,
and
that's
I was
right.
like,
He was
like, take it home, kid. And then it went to the next guy, and I was like, this is why I put out 4 hours of my time, is so that I could watch 5 seconds of Tim. Like, that's why I was there.
It's crazy. Like, sorry, it's crazy. Like these streamers are getting like the content creators, streamers are getting like I don't know,
Super Bowl ads.
Celebrity treatment, I guess?
celebrities. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys know who Kai is. Kai Cenat. He's gonna be in the basketball All-Star game. Like, that's fucking nuts, dude. He's gonna be the celebrity. He's gonna be the celebrity All-Star game.
I will tell you this much: Kai Cenat, Tim the Tatman Ninja, all the publicity they got commercialized or like worldwide. That's when we started paying taxes on our Twitch revenue. Thank you, I appreciate it. But no, like, yeah, because of people like Tim, Kai, Dr. Lupo, Ninja, streaming got super popular. And because it got super popular, it got to a point where it was publicly acceptable to treat these people as celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make money to be treated as celebrities. Like,
They make millions.
They make
money, more.
Bro.
You know T-Pain, the music artist?
Yeah.
He makes more money on Twitch than he ever did in the music career. He makes more money on Twitch than he does ever. And it's fair. It's, you know, he's doing a stream. It's on him. Everything that he gets whatever X amount percent from Twitch. Like, it makes sense, right? Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the most recent thing with streaming. You guys know who Aiden Ross is?
I do.
Oh, bro.
Are you talking about? Oh, hold on. Anybody on YouTube, if you're watching, you talking about the?
Yeah. No. That's Drake. You're thinking about the. Wait, which is it? Are we talking about the
with Playboy Cardi?
Which one? Yeah, the Playboy Cardi one. I was wondering if you're talking about that one or the
scam. Yeah. The 21 Savage like scammed him with some cards.
Dude, 21 with the card. Do you watch Ludwig? Do you also watch Ludwig?
I watch him every now and then.
The Mogul Mail, bro.
Yeah.
We're too dead, bro. We're too dead.
So, for people that don't know, so Aiden Ross, really big content creator, and the reason why I bring it up because he has money like that. He gave Playboy Cardi, a rapper, $2 million and I guess a Ferrari. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but $2 million just for him to like come onto the podcast or come onto the stream, just like hang out. And he ended up it was only like 15 seconds, and Playboy Cardi like came in a dark room, all suited up, head to toe. Couldn't really see him, and lost he pretty much lost $2 million. But I brought it up just because I'm like, these guys make a shit ton of money, and they're bringing in other celebrities. 21 Savage has been on some video, on some streams. Fucking what's her name? Not Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj was with Kai Cenat on a stream.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's insane how like these content creators are like that big status. Like, they actually are celebrity status. It's nuts.
They are bigger than celebrities. I think they are more susceptible to scandals for sure, because I think streaming is a little bit more personable than you being an actor. But When I tell you, dude, like, it is the goal, but I do think that there is like a fine line, where you kind of sell what you want for a level of status. Because I've seen, I don't want to name names, but like I've seen a lot of streamers that I hold near and dear to just kind of like sell themselves to what's meta and what makes money. I get it, right? You want to make your money when you're doing what you're doing, but I don't know. It's hard to see big streamers be the way that they are and still maintain that. I think like a good image is his name is Penguins or Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, most critical.
Yes, he to me that or Jinxie, you know Jinxie.
Yeah.
To me, that is somebody who started this with a goal and ended it with the same goal and didn't change it. But like when you see those people, those correct people get what they are, dude. I am so excited to see like, hey, yeah, dude, bro, you're a great personality. You bring so much joy and purpose to people. You deserve where you're at. And then you got like some random person like shit twerking on a fucking ad. Oh no.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love the streaming side of things, but it's crazy how crazy how streamers are treated as celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna play. Yeah, it was crazy just to see him like Kaiser Abbey being an all-star game, celebrity all-star game. It's pretty cool.
That's
and
crazy,
Ninja kind of like broke the barrier there. Like he was on on movies, he was on Jimmy Fallon. Like he kind of broke the barrier there. He hosted big New Year's event.
He was on New Year's. After New Year's, Tim was on a Super Bowl commercial. I think Dr. Lupo was like one of the forefronts for the Jude Foundation for what's it called, for to help the organization raise up money. Like there's the streamers, I think it was like 2018, 2019, that's where we started to see streamers were starting to become the forefront of like what's the word, not celebrity, but like advertisement or like
because they have the views, right? They have the views. They make a lot of impressions.
Yeah. And now you go to fucking Twitch, you go to TikTok, and everybody's a celebrity, so it's kind of crazy, right?
Well, I'm gonna be them so bad, just for the money though.
I want to be them just so I can get a Wolfie skin on Overprime. But
yeah,
I already have one, bro. Their name's Mako.
Be very careful how you approach me.
It's Chimera wearing the Grux skin.
No.
How much will we have to do donations to do like a TikTok robot like stream on Outplayed?
I don't even know what that is.
Like the thing, AI stream?
Like an AI stream. Like someone gives 5 subs and Wolfie's like, Arf, thank you very much. Oh, and then he goes back to doing this.
I'll give you a taste of it right now. One sec. Where is it?
I feel like this is about to be haunting.
It's not practiced, okay? This is something I'm making up on the fly.
What is he doing? What is he trying to do?
Okay, so there's these AI streamers, right? Where you gift them money and like on TikTok stuff comes up and they like will do stuff depending on what you give. So like you gift a penny, a strawberry comes up and some hot girl goes, a strawberry for me. Thank you very much. And then she goes back to it. And then another thing comes up. Like let's say you give like $200 or something and a chocolate banana comes up and she's like, I love bananas, but I might choke on it. And then she just goes back and literally they do nothing but that for like 10 different reactions for several hours and they make millions of dollars.
Hold on.
Millions.
I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody clips this, you're banned off my stream, all right?
What?
Thank you for the glizzy.
Thank you for the roses. I'm not a wolf. Oh, I appreciate everything you've ever done for me and my wolf pack. Can you give me a treat? Ooh.
What the heck?
That's it, dude.
It's completely AI, dude. It's disgusting.
That's the intro, and it's so cursed. That's the intro.
YouTube viewers, if you tune into this podcast just for this, fuck you. Second off, also, thank you for the roses. Oh my god, I have to give this to my wolf pack.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna do mine. Then we're gonna make Cordy do his. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna make Cordy do his. I'm gonna do his.
I don't have
ready,
anything.
ready. All right, ready. Gamers. Wow, that rotation was totally Pog. He's a real gamer.
You pretend to be an AI robot.
Gamers.
Okay, so it's the actual is an actual person pretending.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
you're not getting like an AI to do that.
No, you
Okay.
are an actual person pretending to be an AI, but you only react when people give you money. So people feed you money.
And you're not playing
to
the
make
game.
you
Like you're not
react.
doing anything. You're just
No,
sitting there.
it's just you on a camera, bro. It's
I had
nuts.
a dude I literally walked across it. I was in Manhattan visiting some family friends, and I went into the subway and I saw a dude pretending to be Miles Morales from the Spider-Verse.
Mhm.
He had the whole costume on, and he was just like, "Thank you for the roses. I hope I can stop the Prowler." And he's just like pretending to be an AI. And he's like, "Oh my god, that web shooter should help me defeat the Kingpin."
And
I'm just like,
what?
"Oh my
Yeah,
god."
and they make
And this is like-
millions of dollars.
And this is
bro.
trending, and this is popular. What the heck?
Yes,
it was
bro.
like 6 months ago. It's dwindling. It's gone. It's like it's not really as potent.
Mhm.
But like 4 or 5 months ago, absolutely.
Dude, literally,
Crazy.
it was like 3 months ago, bro. We could have brought that back. Cordy's would be
I don't have
like,
anything.
unfortunate, man.
Don't take my CS.
Don't take my
Oh
CS.
yeah, that's the
Don't
one,
take
dude.
my CS. Thank you for not taking it. Wow, that support made a Pog rotation.
Wow,
Like,
good lord. Thank you for giving me vision.
Yeah, thank you for giving me vision.
I'm out of mana, dude.
Yeah,
I'm out of
it's like,
mana.
dude,
I need to
I'm
back.
out of
Don't
mana.
fight. I'm out of mana.
I'm out of mana. The
It's
thing you
bad,
gotta do
bro.
animated about it. You have to like do like some like it has to be over the top. So you have to be like, guys, don't fight. I'm out of mana.
It's
That,
pretty
that
much
seems
like
more anime though than NPC
it
AI.
is. That's
That's
the,
the
plan.
point, bro.
That's the idea. Is the idea is to make yourself animated, your mannerisms animated. So like when I tell you, don't bring your ADC shit to my solo lane, right? That's like a thing known as Mike Wolfie.
Yeah.
That's my now NPC catchphrase. Don't bring that shit to my lane. Oh,
Yeah.
you're deaf. No, I won't put the wolf hat on. Bad, bro. It's bad.
That's crazy.
Gamers, what a Pog play.
Whatever you're known about in the community, whether it's good or bad.
Chad, I
That's
need to
that's
see
fair.
some subs right now. You guys are getting this for free. This shit's insane.
It's rough, man.
Oh
It's a
my God.
whole trend. I encourage you. Go on.
Some
TikTok
girl
and type-
made like $3.2 million in a week
Her-
off of it.
her name
and
is
I
Pinky
wanted
Doll.
to die.
Her name is Pinky Doll.
Yeah,
She made.
I was so mad.
She would NPC on TikTok. She would do it for about 4 hours, and she would make about $60,000 per hour.
That's insane.
Because thank you for the glizzy, and then she would eat a hot dog, like pretend to eat it and just like gag on it because porn. And then she'd be like, "Oh my god, thank you for the roses. You're my Valentine for this year." And then she would sniff it and be like, "I love you," and she'd give you a smooch. Oh my god, bro,
Wait, all right. I'm sending you.
it was rough, man.
I'm sending you a 25-second clip. Cordy, I need you to watch it right now. I just posted it in our top secret Discord.
AKA,
can
you're
I?
not allowed in here. It's rough, dude. You don't have to show the Outplay podcast. I'm sure already.
Yeah, I was
people
gonna
already
say.
know. I
It's
think we're a
even
bit-
it's TPA reacting to it.
I think
Oh,
we're a bit
TP.
lame. But it's
Dude.
rough. I can't believe you didn't know about this.
Nah, I don't really do TikTok, man. I think that's one like
You're probably better off, honestly.
social media that I don't do, or Instagram as well. I don't do TikTok or Instagram.
Like instead of you playing Overprime, putting in reactions or game knowledge
game
and item knowledge, character diff, team composition. Instead of doing that, just stand there, wave your arms like you're moving like an NPC, and when somebody gives you a flower, you just say, "Thank you for the flower." Oh my god, it smells so good, and then you go right back to just
Yeah.
pretending you're moving.
That
Oh
sounds
my
lazy as
God.
fuck.
It is lazy as fuck, but people have like I don't want to say a kink, but like an
Yeah.
obsession.
Yeah.
It's like an obsession.
I know Prime apparently has it.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Rob.
All right, guys. Anything else? Any big events happening?
Nothing for me.
Please keep tuning into the OPL, guys. I need you. I can't do it without you. The teams are nothing without you guys as viewers and fans and supporters. We love you. And as always, stay out.
Anything for you, Cody?
No, nothing yet, man. I was actually gonna get with you, but whenever the global launch happens, I have a big event. I was talking about it today. I think I kind of want to do a kill-a-thon for the global launch. Just stream as much as I can.
We can help you. I mean, the 24-hour stream turned out great, right? So
I was gonna see if you had any big plans for the global launch. I think that'd be a really good time just to.
But do we have a release date? It's not March 8th, is it? Or March 7th?
Not yet.
I think if I get a date, I'll plan something. Maybe I'll tell my girl, hey, no cuddle time. I have a week of becoming full time, whatever. But once I get a date, yeah, I can message you.
Yeah, I do plan on doing something big for the launch.
Feels appropriate, right? Yeah, Kill-a-thon could be fun.
Nothing else going on at the moment. The website, actually, hold on, because I haven't been talking about the website. I have a session with the guy either Tuesday or Wednesday. I found a really cool web designer. I was just like looking at his portfolio. So I should have a session with him Tuesday or Wednesday. And then yeah. I mean that's kind of the update right now.
All right. So your homework is next Thursday you tell us what the update was.
Yeah. See how the session went.
Exactly.
I mean his stuff looks pretty good and it looks affordable. So that might be
cool.
We'll get there, man. I definitely want to get it out before the official launch. So
yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah. It would help all the new players coming from PlayStation, right?
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right. Well, over here on the Mike Wolfie side, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, sub. Thank you for the glizzy.
All right, bye, guys.
Thank you for the roses.
Oh my God. Oh, he's one of them.
Jeez.